How's it going? How's everybody doing? So, I'm going to go ahead and do a read for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. This is just a quick look see what's going on. Say hi. Uh, Sometimes I get a feeling that, one or both listen to the read because then they or I'm just accurate as fuck because then they randomly do the shit that I say. It's weird, but yeah, let's get into it and see what's going on. This is just a general look see, and I don't know if you guys remember, but the last time I said, that they're trying to work out their shit with their marriage. They're really really trying. Like it's hard, and I kind of get a feeling that Megan is finally starting to see, or it's the only thing she have right now, so she's clinging on it real tight. But just before I even get into the cards, it feels like she's starting to really like the dude, and not just use him for his title and name. Um, or, I don't know, maybe not. Like, because you know how, maybe it was something different at first and now it's something else. I could be wrong on that, and that's just like some random thought I had. It's not like, the universe gave me that information. I was just like, maybe, she's starting to actually like him for real. She's literally actually falling in love with him because one, she has like two babies by him now, and they live together. Uh, I don't think it was genuine at first. I'm gonna say what I feel. I don't think it was genuine. Um, I think like I said, the star card, it fell right out. It's generation card, so they are trying to heal some sort of relationship that they're in. Excuse me. I think at first they did. Um, and I'm only being fair, guys. I know you guys want me to say nasty things about Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, but that's what it's not. That's not what it's about. It's about like literally reading their energy and their cards without any bias opinion. I saw some videos of. I always watch Taz's videos, and I always sometimes watch. Not always, but I sometimes watch Enrique's videos. Everybody else is just sort of boring and uptight and like sort of just snooty about it and nasty towards Megan. River sometimes is he's fair. He's fair. So I can tolerate River's watches too when it comes to like talking about Harry and Megan. Um, yes, I suppose we are tad bit, not too interested in their life, but like it is interesting to watch. It's interesting how they like try to clean things up, and how Megan is steady climbing, even though a lot of her lies have been debunked. And she keeps going. Like she's a brave, bold, strong woman to like keep going after being debunked in lies like several times. I would have just shut the fuck up, but hey, that's what I guess. Maybe she is a narcissist. You know what I mean? But people throw that word around a lot. But like the audaciousness of it all. Like my mom is the same way. My mom's a super. You can call her a super She's like a narcissist to the 18th hundredth degree. Like this woman is crazy, and so I understand being in toxic relationships with people who are selfish and even malignant. So, um, and I don't and will not tolerate any narcissistic behavior because of my mother, and I could just read it just like that. Like it just I know through and through, like the selfishness of people when they're narciss like real narcissists, like clinically proven. You know what I mean? Told by doctors, everything, and just malignant. A perfect example, my mom, I did her a favor. I paid her rent, and she turned it around to make it seem like I owe her money for paying her rent. And so, because of that, even if I do a kind thing for my mom, I'm always 20 steps ahead of her when I do it. And I always, I take pictures of everything, I videotape it. This is on purpose. This is proof, because my mom will turn around and say, no, that didn't happen. She's a lie, and she also stole from me. And so I always have to be 20 steps ahead of her. In any interaction, if I make dinner and she's invited over, there's a whole setup to it. Like, I can't just invite her over to dinner. I have to make sure everything's documented and recorded in order for us to have a peaceful time. And that is not a lie. That is like straight up what I have to do with my mom. So, advice for anybody, including, but Prince Harry could be a narcissist too. But advice for anybody dealing with narcissists: always stay 20 steps ahead of them. Always, they don't want to be wrong. They don't want to be monsters. So if you record them, their entire demeanor change. They act like human beings. You have to make sure if it's a recording, anything, you just have to make sure you got everything down, because they will try something. It is the truth. And if they can't get their way, perfect example again with my mom, I lost my job. I was no longer her favorite child. She couldn't use me. She couldn't get money from me. I still had money, but I had to like take care of myself. So I wasn't sharing what I had, because I had to like, stay afloat until I got another job. So I wasn't as generous as I was when I had my job at the time, because I needed to stay afloat, which means all of that savings, all of that money had to go towards rent, food, lights, gas, but I had to stay afloat with my bills and everything. And I survived. I made it through, and I still had money in my pocket when I found a new job. But that's because of preservation, being having a reserve. Anyways, I'm just saying you just have to stay 10 steps ahead of a narcissist. I'm sorry I'm getting off track with this. I'm going to go back into it. But I feel like, with these two people, if anybody's dealing, I'm not sure if Prince Harry is a narcissist, but anybody dealing with people like Harry and Meghan should always be 10 steps ahead of them. Should always make sure you have evidence and proof that you dealt with them, that they dealt with you, because they will turn it on you. And not because it's just something they get off on. I don't understand the behavior of it all, of why people would like choose to burn bridges with people that are kind and helping them and assisting them. They just do. They just do. So anyways, with that being said, let's get into it. We're going with the Queen of Swords, which is at the bottom of the deck. So there's something going on. Maybe just, that could be just me observing what's happening and talking about, narcissism right now. But like just being smart and paying attention. Let's get into questions about what's the general overall energy for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's marriage. Let's start there. What's going on with the marriage? How are they doing? What should they do? How can they heal? Let's not be nasty, okay? How are they doing? What should they do? How can they heal? The Three of Swords came out. So this is third party energy. Again, somebody's cheating maybe, and or this is loss. This is sorrow and loss. It could be because, the queen died, blah, blah, blah. Or somebody, this fell out the deck too. I didn't pull it out. Somebody, and the death card follows it. So there's change. The marriage is, there could be some change going on in the marriage. With the Six of Wands upside down. Six of Wands in the reverse. There is no victory. So there's no, this is usually recognizing someone for something that they achieved, some victory, prize, and there's none there. So I'm feeling like, they could have been fighting, because what comes out next is the Ace of Wands, which means fresh start, starting over, new things coming in, new activity, new creative projects. Uh, the Page of Swords, which is learning new things. Oh, and the Star upside down. I pulled it out in the when I first pulled it out, when it fell out the first time, and we were talking about other things. The Star came out the other way, and I said that they were healing. So, what I get from that is, if I put it together, like pulling it out first and now pulling it out, and it's in the reverse, it feels like one person is trying to heal the relationship, and the other person is like, no, this is probably coming to an end. Um, and like I said, I've been looking at Megan as the person that's trying to heal a rift between them because it's something she caused. God bless her. Nobody's trying to hate on her. But the proof is in the pudding. It's already out there. You know what I mean? So everybody knows what's going on. It doesn't matter if people are trying to put her and paint her in a good light and say she's awesome. And why are you protecting this woman because of her skin color? That's what I want to know. Why are you rocking with a person that has there's proof that she did the things that she did, and the rift was caused by her and not the other way around. It could be that everybody got paid to say, oh, Megan did it. But why would they do that? Uh, well, they would do it to, clean up their image or whatever of like what's going on. And actually, Megan's the monster. That could have been like a PR trick as well. And so now Megan comes out looking like the monster. The Nine of Coins is here. This is about, and check it out. Check it out. Okay, what was the other one? Oh, that's the Son of Wands. So I had that wrong. There is some sort of victory coming here for she's taking a gamble. Somebody's gambling and they're gonna win on the Nine of Coins is out here. So that's about like stability. That's about like having everything you need. Sometimes it could be braggadocious and bodacious, braggadocious. Um, I don't know what the fuck am I saying. Sometimes it could be somebody who's like bragging all the time, or like saying like, I'm this and I'm that, and this is a second card that says that. But when it comes out with the Six of Coins, I feel like this is somebody who's like generous, they're winning, and they're like in their power. This could have been before, or this is now. I do think that if Megan separates herself from this family, she will come out on top. She'll start looking like somebody else. I don't know why everybody's upset that, she married into the royal family. Here's a Tower card, the Six of Coins, and what is this? Somebody is, okay. So I can read this now because I pulled all 9 cards and I can tell you exactly what it says. Because this right here is a Tower moment. And it's with somebody who's emotionally not available anymore. Even a spoiled brat about it. So there is some loss and change here. Somebody thinks that they're winning. So, like I said, I feel like Megan is trying to heal this connection and get a fresh start. And she's trying to figure out how to do that. And she feels like a victory is going to happen. Like, this is going to work. I'm going to be generous and I'm going to be kind and I'm going to put on a new face and I'm going to make everybody comfortable. So she's working really hard at trying to heal something in the rift. But then this Tower comes. The big house is a tower. With the Son of Coins, that's everybody's going to learn and figure out that, maybe Harry's not happy in this connection. He's going to say something about it. It's upside down. The father baskets, it's upside down. I'm going to clarify that Father of Baskets, which is the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is upside down. That's some, look at this, sorrow again. Five of Swords. Five of Pentacles. The Empress. Manifesting, literally manifesting. Okay, you want to get kicked out, we're going to kick you out. You want to do this on your own, you get to do it on your own. But it brings a lot of mental conflict and a lot of mental sadness. It's almost like they're saying, okay, we're going to give you your wish fulfillment here. There's a lot of drinking going on too, like drunk drinking. Again, it's smelly, vomitous drinking. So, somebody could be unattracted to that now. Where, and I'm also getting like being so drunk that they're belligerent and standoffish and not social at all. I'm getting this energy from Megan. Um, it's sort of like this proud Leo energy. Oh, girl can drink. She can drink her ass off. And I kind of think they have that in common. So they get their drink on. You know what I mean? I'm talking buckets by the bed at night, vomitous drinking. And they need to stop because it's gross, disgusting that they have to get up in the middle of the night and like vomit in a bucket. You know what I mean? Some shit like that, or get up and go like. I think they even set themselves up now, and that's gonna do wear and tear on your body if you're doing it a lot. I don't think that they're okay. So I feel like that it's a lot going on, but not enough to be dysfunctional. But it's getting there, and watch it. Okay, that's what I got with the Nine of Cups in reverse. I hope this isn't boring and you guys aren't bored. Because I was running my mouth earlier. I got to get up and go to work at 17 minutes into it. And I have like 5 minutes to get dressed once I finish this and get a car and go to work. So let's do it. They hate themselves. Ooh la la. There's a lot of sex still going on. Like that's what's holding them back. One person is awesome and the other person is not. They're all up in their emotions right now. Be careful of some ocean incident, boat incident. Divine Feminine Good Vibes and Divine Masculine came out. Kind of feel like they're a match for now. Here goes those towers. Or one feels like they're a match and the other doesn't. One person feels like they want to be in the connection. The other is like, I could care less. Gucci, I could care less. So I wonder which one it is. Somebody's trying to manipulate the situation. Your boss does meth. It could be one of them doing drugs, or Prince Edward, or what's his name? Prince Charles. I called him Edward. He could be a drug addict or doing some kind of crazy. I think he drinks like a fucking fish, to be honest with you. And he got them fat ass fingers. He need to calm the fuck down. He's gonna die in the next 4 years. I'm telling you, he's not gonna have a long reign as king, for sure. No disrespect to you, King Charles. Didn't I tell you guys the queen was going to die by the end of the year or early next year? Honey. And I was like, please don't die. Like, I was trying to give her some more time, but nope, she hadn't passed. And that energy was crazy too. They was like picking over the crown. Like, it's my turn. You know what I mean? Not wanting Megan to come to go see the queen was kind of weird and very elite and very Scorpio. And I think Prince Charles is a Scorpio. It's like, no, only like, you know what I mean? He made it a thing where nobody had access. Scorpios are good for that. So You want like to have somebody stand at the door and filter people. That's Scorpio's job. Like, nah, we want everything private. Only you, you, and you. You're my favorite people. Everybody else go piss off. We're the special crowd that gets to hang out in the special secret spot. And I kind of felt like that's Prince Charles. Like, he has that kind of energy where it was just like, no, Megan's not invited to come and see my mother. Like, she lost her privileges there, which is weird. Socially weird that they took the time to be that petty, or it was the wish of the queen. But I thought she wanted them to come see it. So yeah, there was a new house involved. They're slowly moving towards the new house. It's taken some time. They're gonna be real private after this, or trying to be really private after this. The Death card, the Chariot, and the Four of Pentacles. They're definitely determined. Okay, so I feel like one person is determined to hold on to some change, hold on to something not changing, or doesn't want something to change. And they're desperately holding on to it. They're determined to keep it where it is. And then other people, like, they're contemplating moving on, not to a new house, but like across the ocean. And all this water here, I feel like it's gonna happen. So maybe Harry might go back to Europe or some shit like that, or he may stay in California. Like, I think his deal is he'll be here, but he'll also be in Europe a lot. So, and he'll be here because of the kids. So he'll definitely be in the States here, and ooh, that's so beautiful. He'll also be there as well. So, anyways, I got to go to work. It's 22 minutes into it, and I've only given myself, at this point, 8 minutes to get dressed and get out of here. So, much love to you. Talk to you soon. I'll upload this video when I get to work, and let's see what happens. This is for fun and entertainment. This isn't facts. Don't go spitting it like it's facts. Don't go have any talk shows about it. You know what I mean? We're all entertained by this shit, and just looking to see what's going on. Sometimes it's accurate, sometimes it's not. Um, Most of the time it is. Pat myself on the back. Love you all. See you soon. Be good. Peace. You like my chef hat, by the way?